We are so fortunate today to be joined by Diane Warren, who has written 9 #1 songs and 32 top 10 songs in the Billboard chart. She has won a Grammy Award, an Emmy Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards. She's won 3 consecutive Billboard Music Awards for Songwriter of the Year, and she's been nominated for 12, count that, 12 Academy Awards. She has been inducted to the Songwriters Hall of Fame and even has a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, working with everyone from Whitney to Britney. Not to mention, she is a member of the Creative Community for Peace Advisory Board. Thank you for talking to me today, Diane. How are you doing in these crazy times?
I'm good. Doing good, you know.
Doing a million interviews. Well, I wanted to just wish you a heartfelt congratulations and well-deserved nomination for an Academy Award for EOC, which is known as STEAM.
Thank you.
So what drew you to this film initially, and how did the collaboration come about?
A friend of mine was one of the producers of the movie and was telling me about the story, and it sounded like such a beautiful story, and I called Eduardo Ponti, Sophia Loren's son. Sophia Loren stars in the movie, and Eduardo was the director, and I asked him if it was okay if I read the script, and he sent it to me, and I read it, and it was such a beautiful story, but the song took on added meaning with what's going on in the world, really, because we don't see each other anymore. You know,
Right.
So many people feel invisible, and then you had COVID on top of it. People can't see their friends, they can't see their families, they're locked in their apartments or houses or wherever. And I was going to say one thing outside of the movie. There's an Israeli Arab couple, Saki and Lucy. They just did a duet of the song, and she sings it in Arabic and he sings it in Hebrew, and it's really beautiful. You know, you have these coming together of how, because I see you, and again,
Right.
they're together.
Well, as you know, as an advisory board member of Creative Community for Peace, you've generously supported, your time and work to build bridges between communities. And it feels like this song, as you're mentioning, with a Jew and an Arab singing it together. What sort of role do you think music in general can play in affecting change and bringing people together?
To me, nothing can change the world like music, or change because music goes to your heart, it doesn't go to your brain. It's visceral. So it makes you react to music. You don't think about music.
Do you think the theme of coexistence and mutual understanding is another important takeaway from the film and your song?
Absolutely. It really is. It's such an important message. And the idea that you can make families with whoever. You become a family no matter what your background is, what color your skin is, what your beliefs are, through love.
And Sophia Loren's character, Rosa, is a Holocaust survivor, and the little boy doesn't know what Auschwitz is. And as you posted on your social media, actually, the other day, 2/3 of Americans between the age of 18 and 39, millennials, don't know that 6 million Jews were murdered in the Holocaust. How important is the Holocaust education, and what do you think needs to be done to help educate people?
Not one person who shouldn't know what happened.
Right.
Everybody should be taught that. That's 6 million lives. And that's 6 million Jews. Think of one person, it's mind-boggling. When I read that, I was so mad, which you saw from reading my post. There was the word doctor was in front of a lot of these Nazis' names. These were educated people.
Right.
That did these horrific things. That's what's so crazy. And Germany at the time was culturally, everything, it was such a, you figured, how did that happen there with your neighbors? How did you see your neighbors all of a sudden as vermin? How it's just, I don't understand it, to be honest.
Well, talking about some extraordinary people, Ringo Starr just gave you a shout out and wished you luck. So did Nile Rodgers, 2 absolute legends. You've been nominated 12 times for an Oscar. This feels like the year. So what would it mean to you?
It would mean so much to me. And especially for a song like this, and it's on my dad's birthday. So this year the Oscars are on my dad's birthday. My dad was the first person to ever believe in me. He passed away, in 1987 at the age of 70. And I think it would be a great birthday present for my dad. I'll be pulling some strings up there. Grammys has 800 song categories, right? There's best R&B song, best country song, best pop song, best traditional. I don't know how many categories there are, right? The Oscars they pick 5 songs. Hundreds of movies get released a year, hundreds of songs in movies. They pick 5. If you're one of those 5 and you're being picked by the people that are in the music branch that are the best composers on the planet, the best songwriters on the planet, that's a win. Just that, just being that is like winning, 5 Grammys,
Well, thank you so much from everyone at Creative Community for Peace. We're rooting for you. Honestly, I think this is going to be the year. I watched the movie. I listened to the song. I think prepare your speech. I'm rooting.
I think I'm just going to cry if it happens. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Nessuno ci crede.